Alright, step 3. We're going to go into step 3. We're going to open up the host schedule. We really didn't have any of these to reset yesterday, but I'm going to show you how to reset anyways. I've already done some of the schedule updates, so this will show today's date instead of tomorrow's. So basically, when the host put their rebates in here, we just want to copy these 3 sections here. And you want to get the crossbar and just drag it down. And that'll reset everything. Except we don't want to reset this because this is already put in here for today. Since I've already done today's schedule. But that's how you reset that. Then you want to go over to the PK style and the same thing. We want to do all 5 of these columns. Grab the crossbar again and then drag it down. It resets everything back. So because we already did today's, we want to make this one available again. And that's the first part. Alright, now we're going to show how we got all this data lined up here. This automatically goes here. So we're going to go into the next section, the agency schedule build. I said I've already done this, but I'm going to go over the steps. Okay, so we're going to go to schedule search. And we want to sort the times. That's the only column we want to assign. So we want to highlight D, right click, sort A to Z, and that'll sort all the times. This is where all the data is going to be. And then we want to do the same thing for tomorrow. Go to column D, right click, sort A to Z, and that's going to sort everything. Now the next step is the schedule build. This section here, when we sort this does it all itself, so we don't have to mess with any of this data. Now if we have over 100 events, then I need to adjust this a little bit, but I have it set for 100 in between. We usually have 50 something events per day. Like today we got 56. And that'll also tell you on the top here, we got 56 events today. Alright, so the next part we're going to do is adding on the PK ones. And this is also how you add any kind of transfers. You can do it here. So we're going to open up a new tab. We want to go to step 3 again, and we want to open up the agency master sheet where we copied all the schedules. Basically, we want to go into today and tomorrow, so you want to look for any PK that has an opponent, like the Impossible, the Ready for Summer, and then if there's any 60, 40s, and 30 whatever, we have to check those, which I don't think there's any of those running today. Oh yeah, we do have a 50-40. So basically we just want to scroll down and see if any of our hosts have one. Make sure that your highlighter is on so it color codes it. Okay, there's no 50-40s. Then I want to check the Impossibles and the Ready for Summer. Okay, let's do the Ready for Summer. We only want our hosts. The only yellow ones will be me. The red ones will be Monet. The only blue ones we need are Cat. Everybody else we don't need to bother with theirs. We're not doing their schedule no more. So basically we're just going to take the Cat one. You want to highlight all the boxes. Right click, copy. Then you want to go back to the schedule build and paste. Now I'm going to redo this one just to show you what we have to do here, because you notice Cat's on the bottom. All of our hosts have to be on top. So you can either grab that, drop it down, move Cat up, and then put this opponent back under. And the reason why we do this is so that when we do the transfers and everything's correct. Now you're going to notice that this here is going to be messed up now because it breaks the coding. So usually I just go down somewhere near the bottom and scroll up, and and then I reset that, so then it puts the correct agencies. This pulls from another data sheet. And then the other one is here. This one's in order. So that's all we need to do for that step. Also, I guess we have PKs to transfer today. Let me show you how to do this. Well, actually, this is going to be from a double. Actually, if you go to the event tab, anything that's in red here is going to be that they have more than one event, so we need to check up on it. So you see GG has 2 here. These are not going to show up on the schedule because the coding is not set for multiple lines for the agency sheet. Now the search bar here, this will have everything. This is multiple, so you can sign up for 5 PKs. It will show here. So you can always look up individual hosts here. But here you want to double check because these we have to put in manually. So for instance, when we go to, I don't have that sheet loaded here. We go back to the host schedule. I'll show you what I mean by that. Because GG has 2 of the same two of the same events. It's not going to show up here as, I think it was 2 o'clock and 3 o'clock. So her events are not going to show here. So what we have to do here is we have to manually type in the 2 over here and the lines under, so that when we copy this over in the morning, we can add it on there. I don't know which event she was giving away, but just as an example, we're just going to copy this one here. And then we're going to go back to the schedule build. And usually these transfers, you just want to put them down, because I didn't do yesterday's yet. They're going to be in sets of 2s. We're just basically going to put it here. Should always be on the even line. So now when we look at the schedule, the event's right here. So we can easily do a transfer if that's the correct one or not. And so the only other thing we have to do is we want to check tomorrow's for their PKs. We're going to check the impossible, the ready for summer. We only need the ones that are under our agencies. So we have one for cat. I want to copy this. Back to the schedule build. Let me close that other one. We don't need that one anymore. And usually for the next day, I drop it. Should be 2 rows under. Well, actually, this will work out because I just grab this whole line and bring this line under. We want to make sure cat's above, and of course, it messes the coding up here, but we'll fix that in a minute. All right, here's another PK we got to give away. Just make sure our host is on top, and then we got to check if there's any 50, 40s, or 60 whatevers, which we shouldn't be, any of my hosts shouldn't be signing up for these. Oh, but she did. So we can give that away to another new host because she's going to be blackballed from PKs. So she's already missed 2. So Bigo's going to be not giving her anything good the rest of the month. So it's about time they start doing that. They hold the host reliable now, not the agency. Alright, and that's it for this step.